Everybody, today we'll be making banana nut bread. The ingredients for that is I'm using here 3 ripe or ripe bananas. The more ripe it is, the more sweet. Well, and I have 100 grams of butter, unsalted butter, a teaspoon of half teaspoon of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and salt. These are the dry ingredients which I have kept it together, and it's going to go together in the flour. Now here I have around 40 to 45 grams of walnut, 2 eggs, sugar, around 150 grams of sugar, and 200 grams of all-purpose flour or white flour. I also have, along with that, milk. That's around 4 tablespoons of milk. It will be needed if the batter is too thick. So let's get started. I have already prepared my vessels right here. Let's get started with the dish. Right, so very first thing I'm going to do is just take this big bowl and add to it my bananas, 3 bananas, right, and crush them with a fork. You need to crush them and make really a nice and smooth, soft paste with it. Now let me tell you that as I'm doing this, I've already preheated the oven at a 325 Fahrenheit. So as this is a very quick recipe, so within 10 minutes we'll just finish up with the process, and we are going to pop in our banana bread into the oven for baking. So you just preheat it for around 10 minutes. It's going to be preheated. Right. So you can also use hand mixer to mix it really well if you don't like the lumps, like a little bit of lumps in it. But well, it's okay for me. I like the lumps, so you can just do the way you want. This is done quite nicely. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to it. I'm going to add 2 eggs to it. Mix them well. And I'm going to add butter, mix this well too. And along with that, sugar. Mix all these ingredients well. Now we'll combine this. The butter, don't worry about the butter, it's at room temperature, so it's going to melt. If you want to use the melted butter, you can also do that, just microwave, in the microwave you can just melt it and then use it. But it's going to be fine. As you can see, I am mixing it well, so it's nice and liquidy now. And you can also do one more thing is you can just mash the bananas and then put them aside, and then use the rest of the ingredients in another bowl, and usually people do that and mix them well and then add the bananas, the mashed bananas. But here I have mixed everything together. It doesn't make any difference well. So yeah, this is it. Now I'll just put this on the side. Just put this on the side, and I'm gonna take another bowl, and in which I'm going to add this flour, and in this I'll be adding my dry ingredients. All of these, just mix them together well. Yeah. Mix them well. And I'm going to add this in 3 portions into the liquid, the batter here of banana and the other ingredients in the wet bowl. So here I've mixed this well. Alright, now I'm going to just take this out and add this in 3 portions. This is the first portion. Just mix it. Right. Don't overdo it, just mix it well. The first portion is done. Now the second portion. The last portion. Alright, this is well combined, and I don't think it's thick that I need to put this milk in it, but what I'm going to do, just add 1 tablespoon instead of 4. And that's it. You can also use buttermilk or cream, sour cream. It depends on you. Usually it's not that recommended, but it's like an optional. Just, I think 1 tablespoon is enough for this batter because it's already quite in the right consistency. Right. And I'm going to add my walnuts to it. And that's it. I'm not going to whisk it more. That's it. I'm going to straight away take my aluminium baking sheet vessel. This I've already floured it and greased it with butter. So now it's the time to just put this into the oven. Right. I can make 2 from this, 2 banana bread, I think, here, out of this. Just see. Right. Alright, I'm going to bake it for an hour, 60 to 65 minutes, and when it's done, we'll get a clear knife by popping it in, or Okay, so let's put it in the oven. So here we are. We're going to pop this in for 55 minutes. At 365 degrees. Now after 65 minutes, I'm gonna just switch this off and see if it's done. Alright, I'm gonna just see it with the knife. Cut this knife. It comes out clear, right? Alright, so you're just gonna switch this off and take the thing out. Right, so here it is. And just let it cool down for a minute or two. I'm gonna take this out. Alright. It is. Oh. It's really hot. Alright, I'm just going to turn it over. Really spongy. You can see it is. Let's cut it. It's really hot. You can see it's very spongy. Alright, let me take one of this piece. Into my plate. Let's try this one. Very soft, moist and nice. Thanks for watching and see you soon next time. Thank you. Bye.